What happens when you combine adorable space-traveling animals, quick card play, and constantly changing scoring objectives? You get AstroPaws from Maka Games. Today, we're taking a look at the fast-playing card game where you'll be competing to claim planets, outsmart your opponents, and prove that your furry explorers are the best astronauts in the galaxy. Maka Games has provided me with a prototype, so this is not the final version, but if it's anything like the other games in their line, the final version is going to be a must-have. So in AstroPaws, players take on the role of animal explorers traveling across space and marking newly discovered planets. Your goal is simple: score more points than everyone else before the game ends. The interesting part, though, is how you actually score those points. Throughout the game, you'll be playing cards to different planets. Once a planet fills up, players compare what they've contributed to determine who wins that planet and earns points. It's a really straightforward premise, but the scoring conditions can change from planet to planet, which means every location presents a new puzzle. So here's how it plays. On your turn, you are generally going to play a card from your hand to a planet. Many cards have effects that trigger immediately, while others provide ongoing abilities that continue to influence that planet while they're in play. So the game uses what it calls planet cores, which are these discs right here, and these planet cores define how particular planets are scored. Sometimes it's the highest total or the lowest total that wins. Other planets care about who played the highest single card or the lowest single card, the most cards, fewest cards, or whether cards are even face up or face down. But because each planet can score differently, you constantly have to evaluate where you want to commit your cards and whether you're helping yourself or accidentally helping someone else. But once a planet's filled up, like what we have here, you would score those points and give them to the player that won that condition, and then the planet core actually flips over, and that's the new scoring condition for the next time. That means the board state is constantly evolving throughout the game. So the first thing that jumps out for me is accessibility. The turns are quick yet meaningful. Play a card, resolve its effect, check for scoring, draw back up. That makes AstroPaws the kind of game that you can teach in just a few minutes and have people playing almost immediately. I also really like the dynamic scoring conditions. For me, games where the objective changes from one location to another often create interesting decisions without requiring a lot of rules overhead. So you're not just asking, in this case, what's my highest card? You're actually asking, what does this planet really want me to do? And I dig that. I think it makes a lot of sense because those planet cores flip after scoring, and so what worked earlier in the game might not be the correct strategy later, so you really want to pay attention to how you're playing your cards. Finally, something Maka Games does so well is that the theme is just plain dope. Cute animals in space is one of those combinations that's really hard not to smile at, but the artwork, it's fun, right? Family friendly, it has this great approachable look, but it also gives the game its own personality. And so based on what I've experienced, AstroPaws seems like a great fit for families, casual gamers, younger players, game nights where maybe you need something quick and easy to teach, and players who enjoy tactical card play without a lot of complexity. If you're looking for a heavy strategy game with dozens of interconnected systems, this probably isn't it. But AstroPaws appears really focused on delivering fast decisions, shifting objectives, and plenty of opportunities to outmaneuver your opponents in a light, approachable package. So here are my final thoughts. AstroPaws seems to embrace a philosophy that I personally appreciate. Again, easy to learn, quick to play, enough interesting decisions to keep players engaged. The rotating planet core system adds a lot of replayability and variety without making the game difficult to teach. And as I mentioned, the adorable space animal theme certainly doesn't hurt. So if you're looking for a light card game that can appeal to families and hobby gamers alike, AstroPaws is definitely one worth keeping an eye on. So thanks for taking the time. Thanks for watching this. God bless and make it a great day.